The city woke before the sun. Cars moved. People rushed. Everyone seemed to know where they were going. But among thousands of footsteps, one soul walked without certainty. He carried no wealth, no connections. While the crowd chased survival, he walked in the opposite direction. People brushed past him like he didn't exist. No one noticed the fire hidden behind his tired eyes. They saw an ordinary young man, but inside him lived extraordinary visions. His shoes had touched roads filled with rejection. Every crack carried memories of failure. Every step whispered sacrifice. Still, he kept walking. Because sometimes dreams survive, only because the dreamer refuses to stop. Inside his old backpack were papers, ideas, unfinished plans, and hopes nobody believed in. To others, it looked like useless weight, but to him, it was his future, waiting for a chance. The burden was heavy, yet letting go would hurt even more. The world celebrated loud success, but ignored silent battles. He stood still while life moved around him, forgotten, unnoticed, unheard. But hidden struggles often create the strongest people. That evening, he sat alone with his thoughts. Questions filled his mind. Will I ever make it? Will my pain mean something someday? Silence answered him. Yet, deep inside, a tiny voice refused to die. Then, he looked up. Beyond the clouds, sunlight broke through. For the first time in a long while, hope touched his face. And in that moment, he realized something powerful. The journey had not defeated him. It was preparing him. The city moved fast, but fate moved quietly. As he walked through the crowded streets carrying the weight of his struggles, he accidentally bumped into a young woman rushing in the opposite direction. For a brief moment, time slowed. Their eyes met strangers, yet somehow familiar. The noise of the city faded around them. In her eyes, he saw kindness. In his eyes, she saw pain hidden behind determination. Neither of them understood why that single glance felt different, but something had already begun. She wasn't living an easy life either. Behind her calm beauty was a woman fighting silent battles every day. She carried responsibilities no one knew about, smiling through exhaustion while chasing a better future. Like him, she understood struggle. While the world slept, they both worked endlessly. He buried himself in books, dreams, and unfinished plans. She pushed through long hours just to survive another day. Different paths, same pain. Two souls trying not to give up. Rain suddenly poured across the city. People ran for shelter, but destiny brought them under the same roof once again. Dripping with rain and silence, they stood face to face. No long conversation. No dramatic words. Just comfort in knowing someone finally understood. For the first time in a long while, he smiled genuinely, and she did too. The rain softened around them as sunlight slowly broke through the clouds. In that moment, loneliness no longer felt so heavy. As the rain stopped, they walked side by side through the glowing streets. No promises were made. No future was guaranteed. But for the first time, both of them felt hope. Maybe life had finally given them someone to walk through the storm with. What began as a chance encounter slowly turned into friendship. Day after day, they spent more time together, sharing stories, laughter, and dreams. For the first time in years, he felt understood, and for the first time in a long time, she felt safe. One evening, he opened a notebook he carried everywhere. Inside were pages filled with ideas, plans, and dreams of a better future. Most people laughed at his ambitions, but she listened. Not with doubt, but with belief. And that belief meant more to him than she knew. As the days passed, friendship became something deeper. The city lights seemed brighter when they were together. Conversations became longer. Goodbyes became harder. And somewhere between shared dreams and silent smiles, they fell in love. But love could not erase reality. One night, he sat alone, counting the little money he had left. Bills were coming, opportunities were scarce, and the future he dreamed of felt farther away than ever. Fear quietly entered his heart. At the same time, she faced struggles of her own. Unpaid bills piled up. Responsibilities grew heavier. Though she tried to stay strong, worry followed her everywhere. The weight of life was beginning to test them both. Stress turned into frustration. Frustration turned into words neither of them truly meant. For the first time, they argued. Not because they stopped loving each other, but because life was becoming harder than either of them expected. And sometimes pain speaks louder than love. That night, he sat alone beneath a streetlight. The streets were empty. The silence was loud. He replayed every word of their argument in his mind. For the first time, he wondered if love could survive the storms ahead. But while he sat alone, she made a choice. Instead of walking away, she came back without anger, without pride. She sat beside him in silence, and in that quiet moment, they both understood something important. Love is not proven when everything is easy. Love is proven when staying becomes difficult. The rain began to fall. The road ahead remained uncertain. Their problems had not disappeared. The bills were still there. The struggles were still real. But this time, they faced them together. Hand in hand, they walked into the storm not as two people fighting each other, but as two hearts fighting for each other.